Hey everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. Well, guys, today's topic is very interesting. I know a lot of people face this problem of not having a speaking partner. They don't know how to practice English speaking because they don't have a speaking partner. I completely agree and understand that it's very difficult to practice English speaking without a speaking partner. But that's not the end. If you don't have any, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world and you won't be able to speak English fluently or you won't be able to practice English speaking to be fluent in English. That is not the end, guys. There are lots and lots of other ways and methods which you can adopt or which you can take help from to speak English or to learn to speak English fluently and confidently. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 4 such ways which can help you to speak English or to practice English speaking to achieve fluency and confidence alone by yourself without a speaking partner. On that note, guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel, quickly subscribe my channel, share with your friends and family, like my videos. Do write your comments in the comment section about how you feel about the videos. And don't forget to press the notification icons so that you get all my videos on time free of cost. So coming back to the topic, I'm going to talk about how you can practice English speaking without a speaking partner. I understand that speaking partner is very much required, there are lots of things. If you practice speaking with somebody, that will be a different experience, right? You know where you are making mistake, whether the other person is understanding your idea or not, whether you are able to understand the other person or not, and not many things. That will be a real life English practice session for you. Okay, but don't worry. Here are 4 tips which I'm going to give you, or 4 ways I'm going to tell you how you can practice without a speaking partner alone at home on real life situations. So stay tuned. Well, let's begin with technique number 1. First one is shadowing. Shadowing is a very good exercise. It has a lot of benefits and it has helped a lot of people. So that is why first thing you have to do is shadowing. So what you can do is, of course, you have to first immerse yourself in English, which means you have to create an English environment around you wherein you are required to read in English, you are required to listen to stuffs in English and keep yourself busy with English language. So whenever you have free time, whatever you're doing, if you can just start listening to stuffs in English, that is the best thing which can help you to get occupied with English or to create an English environment around you. Now, while creating this environment, what you can do is you can start practicing shadowing. Now, shadowing means you have to repeat along with the person. Okay, when you're listening to a dialogue, you're listening to a sentence or anything, a word, you have to repeat that with the same tone, with the same pace, intonation, rhythm, just as the speaker is saying. So you have to repeat along with the speaker. Okay, if not, you can speak after the speaker as well. Initially, you won't be able to follow everything, so just repeat what the person has said, repeat the sentence, and then try to cope up with the pace. Okay, so maybe 2-3 attempts it will be easier for you to repeat along with the person. So first you start repeat after the person and then you start speaking along with the person, which is shadowing. Take up a dialogue, take up any sentence and start repeating. Okay, it will really help you in a lot of ways. Understanding the language, its rhythm, intonation, tone, how it is said, how the words are pronounced, the expressions, right? The muscle movement and lots more. So that will help you in getting familiar with the language, getting familiar in speaking the language and listening to the language and understanding the language. This is the benefit of shadowing. So start practicing shadowing from today. This has a lot of benefits, guys. So do this, you can do it alone. You don't need a speaking partner. You don't need any partner who can help you with that, right? There are lots of videos available online We have internet access, so we can access any video and every video whichever you like. You can listen, you can watch a movie, you can listen to songs which are very interesting, you can listen to any series, you can watch any series, you can listen to any podcast, you can listen to any audio book, whatever your interest is, guys. Start listening and start practicing shadowing along with it. You don't need a partner, you don't need anybody, any tutor, any teacher, anything to practice this. Start with this. This is the basic. You have to start with this. Trust me. Once you start understanding the language, recognizing the language, getting familiar with the language, how it is spoken, the muscle movement, the pronunciation, the vocabulary, the sentence construction, the expressions and everything else, it will be much easier for you to start practicing to speak in English. So this is something which is called input. You are providing input to your brain or input to yourself, or preparing yourself to give the output or process the output or start speaking. So this is the first stage which is very much essential. Okay. Coming to the next step, what you can do is, this is also very important, I'll focus on this more. Collect vocabulary or new words and start making sentences out of it. This is the second thing. You can't start speaking immediately, right? There are steps which you need to follow to start speaking in English. Okay, so this is the second step or second stage or second way or technique or tip, whatever you understand. Okay, so this is the second thing. What you can do is start collecting words or vocabulary and start making sentences out of it. Now, what words you should collect? Any words, start with basics. Whatever things are around you, just see if you can name them in English. You know their English names, whether it is a sofa or a furniture or a door or a wardrobe or a balcony or a building or anything else. A construction site, for example, a fountain, for example, a garden, whatever. Start collecting those words. See if you know its English names of the items or the things which are present around you. Now, once you start getting into this exercise, start picking up words. If you saw a fan, start making sentences out of it. This is a fan. It's very simple. This fan is white in color. This fan has 3 blades. As simple as that. We need fans in summer. We need fan in summers. Okay. Now, this is how you can start making sentences. See what you can start saying about it. Okay, how much sentence you can come up with. A ball. Take up a ball, a balloon, a building, a construction site, and start making sentences out of it. It's a big building. It has 30 floors. The building is grey in color. This building has so many houses, right? So whatever comes to your mind, just start making sentences out of it. That is why I said collect new words or vocabulary and start making sentences out of it. This is the best way or technique to memorize vocabulary and to capture or retain your brain. This is the best exercise, guys. And start from basics. You see things around you and start calling them in English. What are the English names, and use those words and start making sentences out of it. You don't need to, start reading a book to collect new words and, finding its meaning in the dictionary and making sentences out of it. No. This is the basic. Start with basics. I always tell you, when we speak, when we talk about anything, we just talk about basic everyday things which we see around, which we hear and which we experience. So that is why it's very essential that you have to open your eyes and see around you whatever things are there and just talk about them. You don't need a speaking partner. You don't need an English teacher here. Trust me on this. You can do it on your own. You can make simple sentences on your own. You know that much. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have confidence in yourself to start with this exercise. So, start doing this. It is really going to help you a lot. Once you start developing this habit of coming up with words and making sentences out of it, it will be much, much, much easier for you to start speaking about anything. any topic, anything. But you have to be consistent and you have to do it for a month at least to get in practice. And keep doing this. This is really going to help you. The third one which I'm going to talk about is social media. Use social media to your advantage. Now, how you can use social media? You have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have LinkedIn. Start following pages or groups on these social media sites about English speaking or learn how to learn English or English as a language. Start following those pages, start following those communities, start following those groups. Okay, you will get a lot of material from them. You get those materials, you can start reading it and understanding it. Okay, and what else you can do is you can use these social media sites to update your status, to reply to people, to come up with your own content and start posting it. Come up with a write-up, small write-up, maybe your status, as simple as your status. Make it a point that every single day you're going to update a status on Facebook, update a status on LinkedIn, update a status on Instagram or X, Twitter. So use social media to your advantage in a very positive, in a good way, right? Come up with a write-up, 2-3 sentences, status or write-up or anything which you feel about anything which is happening around you. Right, you get a lot of clues and a lot of content on these social media sites. You can write about anything. Share your thoughts, share your ideas, come up with your own. Put it across on social media. This is a very good exercise, guys. So start following groups, pages and communities on social media and start replying to those posts or stories or whatever content is there. You can start replying to them and you can start updating your status or coming up with your own posts also on these social media sites. These are the 3 ways which is really going to help you in your English fluency journey. Okay, or learning English journey. You'll be able to make sentences. You'll be able to come up, put your thoughts across, your ideas across. Once you start doing that on social media, it will be much easier for you to speak on those. Because those are the things which are actually you are thinking and you're able to put it across in the form of words. Right? You're writing and putting it across. And once you're writing and putting it across, it will be much easier for you to speak also on those topics. Right? So this is another thing which you can do. The next thing which you can do on social media is, again, you can come up with your own group on WhatsApp, on Facebook, right? You can join online community, speaking community, or you can come up with your own and you can start speaking practice there, right? It's not difficult, guys. Give it a try and you'll get to know. And it does magic. The last and the most interesting one is use of applications. I'm going to give you a demo of ChatGPT right here, right now. And I'm going to tell you how you can use ChatGPT as your speaking partner, right? Once you start doing all these things, all the above things which I've already mentioned, once you start doing that, it will be much, much, much easier at this stage for you to speak in English. Now, here you can actually practice with a speaking partner on ChatGPT. And I'm going to tell you how. So you can download ChatGPT on your mobile or your laptop and you can start using it. So I have downloaded it on my mobile and I'm going to talk to ChatGPT now. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So what did you do today?
Not much. I just wanted to practice English speaking with you. Can you please be my speaking partner for today?
Absolutely. I'd love to be your speaking partner today. Let's get started. Do you want to talk about a specific topic or just have a casual conversation?
Just a casual conversation.
Sounds great. So, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Oh, well, not yet. I don't know. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go out this weekend. What are your plans?
I don't have weekend plans like people do. But if I did, I think I'd enjoy something relaxing, like a walk in the park or reading a good book. Do you usually prefer staying in or going out on weekends?
I usually go out on weekends, but this time I feel like staying back home. I want to relax, Can you please share some ideas? What can I do on weekend?
That sounds like a great idea. Here are a few things you could do at home to relax. Watch a good movie or start a new series. Maybe something light and fun or a documentary, depending on what you enjoy. Read a book. If there's a book you've been meaning to read, this could be a perfect time. Cook something new. Trying a new recipe can be both fun and rewarding. Meditation or yoga, it's a great way to relax and clear your mind. Catch up on hobbies. Whether it's painting, knitting, or playing a musical instrument, it can be a peaceful way to spend time. Do any of those ideas sound appealing to you?
Yeah, that's great. I think you have given me a lot of choices. Well, if you can just tell me any good series which is there on Netflix right now, which I can watch.
I'm glad those ideas helped. As for a series, if you're into something light and fun, you could try Ted Lasso. It's a heartwarming comedy about an optimistic American football coach leading a British soccer team. If you're more into suspense or drama, The Queen's Gambit is a great choice. It's about a young chess prodigy and has a lot of psychological depth and interesting twists. Do either of those sound interesting to you, or are you into a different genre?
No, that's great. I think that would be a great help for me. Anyways, thank you for talking to me. Have a great day.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Enjoy your weekend and whichever series you choose to watch. If you ever want to chat or practice more English, feel free to reach out.
Thank you. Wow. See how easy it was to talk to ChatGPT. I didn't had any topic, anything in mind. I just asked her and she started to talk to me. Right? So this is how ChatGPT can become your speaking partner as well, and you can start talking to ChatGPT on any topic, anything, whatever is in your mind. You can just start talking and taking help from ChatGPT. This is the best way to utilize applications to practice English speaking, right? So guys, I'm sure these steps, techniques, tips, tricks, whatever you call it, is definitely going to help you to become a confident English speaker and a fluent English speaker. Do start practicing in this way and be consistent in whatever you're doing. Do it at least for a month to see the difference or to see the results. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye.